Okay, guys, uh, now we're going to talk about how we do the answer to question 8. Now we're going to write each of these letters, C, then H, then R, then O, then M, and then E, on a separate line. Now to do that, I'm going to start up funny and create a Python file, because we have to submit a Python file. Okay, new Python file, since I had something going over there, and there's no variables in this, so I don't need a variable window. So I'm going to start by printing C, but I got to put it in quotes. Now, as long as I'm consistent, I can use any kind of quotes. So there I have print C, and before I get going, let's just test that this does what I want it to. And there it does, it prints a C. Now, let's try printing an H, and I can use this kind of quote as well. Either one, whatever feels right to you. And we can also, now I'm running and it prints C and H on separate lines, which is exactly what I want. And now I'm going to continue. R, O, M, and E. And now I'll test that. Always test before you submit. There, you see it does everything right. It prints out all of those. So you can see down there in the bottom window. And now I'm going to save this file to a, now it's very important you save the file to a place where you can understand exactly and find it so you can submit it. So I'm going to save it to somewhere I can find it. I'm going to save it to downloads because it's my favorite place to save things. And I'm going to call this question 8. And now I'm going to save that to downloads. And now this is going to be question8.py. So at this point, I'm going to go into the exam. Okay. And you see that for question 8, I'm going to, all of these things require, this is one where I got browse local file. So I'm going to browse the local file. And I'm going to go to downloads where I put it. And there I see question 8. So there we go, question8.py. And open. And now you see I've attached question8.py. You can see there. It's saved. You can only attach one file, and it should be a .py file. It shouldn't be a picture. It shouldn't be anything but the file that you save from Thani, containing, for question 8, all those print statements. And once I'm done, as I said, save and submit. It won't tell you anything about whether you got the answer right or not, because it's got to wait for me to grade your answer. That's what happens with these file guys. And this is the end of what I'm doing. Oops. Let's see. I think that's it. And